All right, we're going to get started here. Are we on? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the City Council meeting. Tonight is Tuesday, June the 17th. Like all of our meetings, we are streaming live on City Madison YouTube channel and archiving it there for viewing. We will begin by inviting people to stand and recite the Lord's Prayer, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we'll get into business.
Lord in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, may we have a roll call, please?
Sure. Patrick Tevenow.
Here.
Carla Krebs.
Here.
Lucy DeTillo.
Here.
Josh Schaefer.
Here.
Joel Storm.
Here.
Jim Bartlett.
Here.
And Josh Wilbur.
Here.
All right. Council have had an opportunity to review the minutes from Tuesday, June the 3rd. If so, we'll entertain a motion to approve minutes.
I'll make the motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Sorry about that. And moving on, Council, are there any reports, recommendations, or other business from standing or select committees? Hearing none. Reports of city officials. We will invite our Associate Director of Economic Development, Emily McKinney, to give our annual tax abatement compliance review.
Good evening, Council. You have before you our 4 annual tax abatements, and you'll notice that is different from last year. Both VSG and US Tube have concluded their term, so they are done with theirs, so we only have the 4 going forward, and that is Riverside, Trilogy, the Cotton Mill, and Grody. And all 4 of those have been reviewed by the Economic and Redevelopment Department and the Mayor's Office, and they are all viewed to be in substantial compliance. One note I will make from your summary sheet there for the Trilogy real estate, there was one typo. Their tax abatement started in 2018. So just to make note of that. But other than that, they're all viewed in substantial compliance for 2025. And so I'm just here asking for a motion to approve all 4 of those.
So you said the Trilogy one started in 18, so
Yes.
this would be the final year for theirs?
It will be, it started in 18, and it's actually a 10-year, so they'll go
It
to
is
28.
10-year, not
Yes,
7. Okay.
yes. And I work with the county to make sure all those dates are right, so that's where the discrepancy came from. So I try to double check with them since they track all of that and conduct the abatements.
Hey, Joe, I got a question for you with this. Obviously, myself and Josh Schaefer both work for Grody. Is it a conflict of interest for us to make a vote on this?
Yeah, so I think probably what I would do is you could do a vote on the 3 and then remove Grody and then vote to approve the report.
That's what we've done. Would we just abstain or not vote at all?
You should abstain.
Yeah, that's what we've done the last couple of years.
Just want to make sure. Okay.
So, unless there's any other comment, I'd motion that we approve the Trilogy, Riverside, and Cotton Mill reports as presented.
Second the motion?
Aye.
Aye.
Any discussion? Any public discussion? Seeing none, all in favor is aye. Any opposed? And now, is there a motion to accept the report as opposed to Grody Industries?
I move that we accept the report for Grody Industries.
Is there a second?
I'll second the motion.
Any discussion? In the audience? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained?
Abstain.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Thank you,
No
Council.
other business on the agenda. Councilwoman Krebs, I'll turn it over to you for public comments.
Thank you. Thank you. Sandy Palmer? Thank you. Karen Skillman? Thank you. That's it.
All right, good deal. Moving on under mayor's comments, not much to add tonight, other than I just want to make council aware that there's several laws that go into effect on July the 1st, one of which I'll bring up tonight, and that is a required video streaming of all public meetings. And there are some exceptions to it, but essentially the rule applies to the executive branch of any county, city, town, or township, the legislative branch meetings of a county, city, town, or township, fiscal body meetings, which may or may not include the above executive and legislative branches of a county, city, or town, or township, an elected school board, and any governing body that conducts its regular meetings in the same meeting room as the above entities. So the interpretation of that is any meeting that is conducted here in city council chambers, whether it be the council, board of public works, redevelopment commission, other meetings, all have to be live streamed with a few exceptions. So that rule goes into effect on July the 1st of, so by the time we meet next, which will be July the 8th, I believe. I believe this law was adopted in 2023, and many cities and towns and counties, and particularly the smaller communities, have really been, trying to adapt to the technological requirements. We've actually hosted a couple of other municipalities here to share with them our technology, but that does go into effect July the 1st. Doesn't affect us here because we're already live streaming. We were ahead of the curve there with the investment in our equipment 4 or 5 years ago, but that does go into place. I'll mention that by the time we gather on July the 8th, we will have enjoyed a fantastic weekend in Madison, Indiana. I want to welcome everybody to join us for the Hometown USA Parade on July the 4th. Here on Main Street, we typically have about 10,000 people come to Main Street for that phenomenal parade. There's also, obviously, the 75th running of the regatta, the Rooster Tail. Miss Madison will be racing at the regatta. I'm sporting my Miss Madison colors and shirt today. And we will be welcoming Dr. Katie Jenner and hosting her for the Governor's Cup Sunday, July the 6th for the 75th race there. So lots happening coming up, and we're going to be extremely busy, but it's always a fun weekend. Rooster Tail, phenomenal music lineup for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm sure the Madison Trolley is going to be busy, the Visitor Center. Everybody is going to be hopping, but it's, anyway, one of my favorite weekends of the year. Kind of, sort of. Like I said, our next meeting will be July the 8th. Council, unless you have anything else to add, I'll turn the floor over to you for a motion to adjourn.
I'll motion that we adjourn.
I second.
All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Thank you.